Is the idea of having fewer friends might actually be a good thing? Once a wise person said that if you don't have many friends, that means you have a lot of life experience. Not having many friends can sometimes make us feel like we're missing out or that there's something wrong with us. But what if it's actually a sign of wisdom and understanding? You see, having fewer friends might indicate that we understand how rare true trust really is. Friendships are everywhere. We make friends at school, work, and even online. But how many of these friendships are based on genuine trust? Trust is rare and incredibly valuable. It's about feeling safe, understood, and supported by someone no matter what. That kind of trust is not easy to find. I used to believe that the worst thing in life was to end up alone. But over time, I realized that the worst thing is actually being surrounded by people who make you feel alone. When you're with people who don't truly understand or support you, it can feel even lonelier than being by yourself. In our society, success is often measured by how many friends we have. Social media makes it seem like the more connections we have, the better off we are. But what if we looked at it differently? What if having a smaller social circle actually means something beautiful? When you have fewer friends, it might mean that you value quality over quantity. You might have learned through your experiences that not everyone deserves your trust, and that it's better to have a few true friends than many superficial ones. Let's learn from each other's mistakes and grow to find the true meaning of friendship and relationships. Let's dive in. It shows you're patient enough to wait for the right people who truly value and understand you. The invisible skill that will win you the world. Trust. Being trusted is a bigger compliment than being loved. Friendship is awesome, but trust is like finding a super rare gem. It's the solid base that lasts forever. Having a few people you trust completely is like hitting the jackpot. Friendship is great, but trust makes it extra special. Trust quietly builds the foundation of friendship, making it strong and lasting. Think about your best buds. What makes them different? It's the trust you've grown over time, the deep understanding that holds your friendship together. Trust takes time to build. It's about being there for each other, keeping your promises, and being super reliable. It's what keeps people together no matter what. Having trustworthy friends is like having a treasure chest full of priceless gems. It's a rare gift that makes life way better than any fancy stuff. Trust in friendships lets you be real, share your fears, dreams, and mess-ups without worrying about being judged or let down. Trust not only helps you through tough times, but also cheers you on during the good ones. It's what keeps friendships strong and unbreakable. So, as you make your way through the world of friendships, remember that trust is like a secret superpower. Nurture it and watch as your connections turn into something truly amazing. Because there's nothing more valuable than true friendship. Friendships change because people and places change. Change is always happening, like the constant turning of a wheel. We often find ourselves facing new situations, such as changing jobs, moving to new places, or experiencing shifts in our personal relationships. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "Accept everything that happens, even if you don't like it, because it leads to this." But how can we apply this advice when things change? Especially when those changes mean losing friends. If you move to a new city and don't know anyone, you might feel lonely and out of place at first. But this is also a chance to leave your comfort zone, meet new people, and make meaningful connections. Leaving your safe space is not just about finding friends, it's also about growing as a person. Change is hard, but it's also an opportunity to try something new. Have you ever thought that when you lose a friend, you find a part of yourself? Being on your own can lead you to discover new hobbies and interests and learn to be more independent. Changes in relationships can mean that you are growing and learning more about the world and yourself. So, how can we use these changes to improve ourselves and our relationships? Remember that the universe is our teacher, and we can learn and adapt from every experience. By welcoming change with an open heart, we not only make new friends, but also find inner strength, resilience, and courage to face any challenge on our next life journey, as life takes us down new paths. Every change in circumstances is not just a challenge, but an opportunity. At first, not having any friends may seem like a problem, but it's actually a chance to become strong, independent, and ready for new relationships. Now is the time to open our hearts, explore who we are, and seek true, deep friendships. Through these connections, we can grow and help each other. We'd love to hear about times when your life changed and how you found strength in new friendships. Please share your story in the comments below. It could help others who are going through similar things. Life only stays the same when you change, whether it's a new job, a move to a different place, or something unexpected. Our success and peace of mind depend on how well we can handle and adjust to new situations. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, has timeless advice on how to stay calm and strong when things change. This lesson will teach you how to stay cool like a Stoic when life changes. Understand that everything changes. Marcus Aurelius stressed that everything in life is temporary. Knowing that both good and bad times are short-lived can help us be less attached to the present and more open to change. Constantly observe that all things take place by change. Get used to the idea that the universe loves change. Focus on what you can change. It's important to figure out what you can control and what you can't. Stoicism tells us to focus on our own actions and thoughts instead of what's happening in the outside world. We can stay calm and do our best when we focus on how we react to change instead of the change itself. You control your mind, not what happens in the outside world. Know this, and you will be strong. Accept change as a chance to get better. Remember that change is an opportunity for growth. While change can be difficult, it also offers chances to grow as a person. This mindset helps us approach new situations with curiosity and strength. What stops people from acting moves things forward. What gets in the way becomes the way. Focus on being mindful and present. Friendship is about quality, not quantity. What makes a true friend? You've probably heard the saying, it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. But what does that really mean when it comes to friendships? Let's break it down. Imagine you're at a party surrounded by dozens of people. Some you know well, some you've met once or twice, and others are complete strangers. Sure, it's nice to be in a crowd, but who do you turn to when you need someone to truly understand you? That's where true friends come in. They're the ones who stick around when everyone else fades away. They're the ones who see beyond the surface and embrace you for who you really are. This is especially true in friendships. Having a few true friends who really get you is much better than having a lot of acquaintances who don't. True friends see beyond the surface, understand your quirks, and accept your imperfections. It's in those late-night talks, moments of vulnerability, and shared laughter that true friendship is found. Quality friendships are built on trust, loyalty, and genuine understanding. True friends are there for you in both good times and bad. They celebrate your successes and support you through challenges. It's not about how many friends you have, but about the ones you can truly rely on. Quality friendships are like rare gems. They shine brightest when you need them the most. It's about the little things, the acts of kindness, and the unspoken bond that holds you together. As you navigate through life, remember that it's not about collecting lots of acquaintances. It's about building meaningful connections that nurture your soul and add depth to your life. Cherish those who truly know you, understand you, and stand by you. In the end, the quality of our connections defines the richness of our journey. Quality over quantity creates true friendships, nurturing bonds amidst life's changes. Rejection doesn't mean you're not valuable. It's just a part of life. Each experience helps you get better at handling relationships with grace and resilience. Your worth isn't based on how many friends you have, but on the quality of those friendships. Think of the story of the boy and the apple tree. As kids, our friendships are carefree and fun, like playing with the tree. But as we grow up, we start focusing on things like money and our homes. We might neglect our old friends, just like the boy ignored the tree until he needed something. In our pursuit of success, we often forget the friends who quietly support us. This can leave us with achievements, but without deep connections. Building and maintaining friendships takes effort. Like tending a garden, it's about small acts of kindness and being there for each other in good times and bad. Friendships grow deep over time, not overnight. The story of the boy and the tree teaches us that friendship needs care from both sides. Don't be like the boy who only remembered the tree when he needed it. Cherish and nurture your relationships regularly. Changing priorities or personal growth doesn't mean you're not valuable. It's just a normal part of life. Each experience helps you learn more about connecting with others and handling different relationships. Remember, your worth isn't about how many friends you have, but the quality of those friendships. Sometimes, our friendships change because life takes us in different directions. When we're young, friendships are easy and carefree, like playing with the tree. But as we grow, we focus on other things like money or our home, and we might forget about those friendships that once meant a lot to us. This isn't unusual, it's just part of growing up. But sometimes, in chasing what we think we need, we forget what's already there. Just like the boy who only remembered the tree when he needed something, we might overlook the friends who have always been there for us. Rebuilding or nurturing friendships takes effort, like tending to a garden. It's not about big gestures, but small acts of kindness and being there for each other. Friendships grow slowly, like trees with deep roots. So, don't wait until you need something to reach out to your friends. Be the one who cares for and values those relationships, even as your priorities change. Differences in interest. Understanding and respecting differences in interests is key. It doesn't mean shutting off emotions, but rather, it's about controlling how we respond to them. When we achieve this, we become a source of stability in a world full of uncertainties. People are naturally drawn to those who radiate calmness and understanding. By nurturing our inner peace, we create a welcoming environment for friendships to blossom. Remember, Taking care of your mental well-being doesn't just benefit your mind, but also lays the foundation for deeper connections. Life moves fast, and sometimes we find ourselves on a solitary path where friendships fade into the background. But it's not just about staying busy, it's about choosing what truly matters. Stoicism encourages us to examine our choices closely. Are we spending our time on things that fulfill us? Consider shaping your day like a sculptor shapes clay, carefully carving out time for both responsibilities and relationships. It's not about cramming more into your day, but about making wise choices. You might have less time for socializing, but spending it with the right people, those who share your values, makes each interaction more meaningful. Balance is key. It's not just about dividing your time equally, but aligning it with what truly brings fulfillment. Imagine your life as a mosaic, with each piece representing a part of who you are. Work, hobbies, rest, and friendships. Your task is to arrange these pieces into a harmonious pattern. Diverse interests are like different musical notes. They may seem different, but together they create a beautiful melody. Instead of seeing differences as barriers, embrace them as opportunities for connection. Stoicism reminds us to find harmony in discord, to open ourselves to new perspectives and relationships. Variety adds spice to life. By embracing curiosity, we unlock doors to new experiences and connections. So, next time you meet someone with different interests, show interest in their world. It's not about pretending. It's about appreciating what makes them unique and allowing them to appreciate you in return. The worst, loneliness. Feeling lonely doesn't always mean you're alone. It's more about how close you feel to the people around you and to yourself. Loneliness hurts the most when you're with others, but still feel isolated. I used to think being alone was the worst thing ever, but I've learned it's not about how many people are around you. It's about feeling alone even when you're surrounded by others. But it's also important to have friends who support and get you. True loneliness isn't about not having people around. It's about not having real connections. Times when you feel understood and valued. Ever been in a big group, but still felt like nobody really knew you? It shows that real companionship isn't about numbers. It's about quality. Being okay with being alone doesn't mean avoiding people. It means appreciating your own company. It's about turning loneliness into a chance to learn about yourself and grow. Real connections are made when people truly understand each other. Embrace being alone, make meaningful connections, and see how loneliness can become a journey to discovering yourself and finding true companionship. Platonic Intimacy. Platonic intimacy means opening up to your friends mentally, emotionally, and physically. It's not just about sharing hobbies or chatting casually. It's about being real with each other. Usually, we save this kind of vulnerability for romantic relationships. But platonic intimacy says it's okay to share your fears, dreams, and doubts with your friends too. Real friendships grow strong when you can be honest and vulnerable with each other. It's like painting your world with bright colors when you have friends who truly know you, your hopes, fears, and dreams. But it takes bravery to be vulnerable. You have to tear down the walls you've built around yourself and let your friends see the real you, flaws and all. In platonic intimacy, you're there for each other through thick and thin. It's a bond that lasts because it's based on deep understanding and acceptance. It's the little things. Sharing laughs, comforting each other, and just knowing each other without saying a word that make your friendship special. Embrace vulnerability, cherish your unique connections, and see how your friendships grow into something truly amazing. Platonic intimacy can make friendships stronger, but it needs open communication, respect, and understanding of each other's boundaries. Being careful and respectful helps build friendships that last a lifetime. Like-minded the weight of expectations. Real friends are the ones who are always there for you no matter what. They support you without asking for anything in return. They're the ones who make life worth living for. Sometimes, we have expectations in our friendships, like how we expect things to be. How we handle these expectations affects how strong and beautiful our friendships become. True friends, the special ones in our lives, are the ones who are always by our side. They don't put pressure on us or expect too much. Instead, they give us their unwavering support and understanding. In true friendships, there's a safe place where support and care are always given. These friends never doubt your worth or the choices you make. Their loyalty is like a guiding light when life gets tough. Have you ever thought about the people who really matter to you? True friends are among them. They make our lives richer, and their support helps us chase our dreams. Life is full of ups and downs, but true friends stay with us through it all. They're like the steady rocks in our story, giving us strength when we need it most. Expectations can weigh us down, but true friendships bring a different kind of weight. One of trust, understanding, and a bond that lasts forever. True friends are like echoes in the canyon of life. Their support rings out, reminding us that we're not alone. They show us that we deserve love and friendship just as we are. Imagine a world where nobody judges each other. True friends create that world. They accept you for who you are without any judgment. True friendships are built on give and take. It's about sharing love, understanding, and support. Instead of expecting too much from others, focus on enjoying the moments you share together. Lifestyle choices. Making lifestyle choices and interactions guided by Stoicism can help you form friendships that really matter and reflect who you are becoming. Taking care of our mental well-being is often overlooked in the busyness of life, but it's crucial for building strong friendships. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that's still relevant today, teaches us about this. It's not about pretending everything's fine when it's not, but about understanding our own thoughts and feelings. Imagine trying to find your way through a dark maze. That's what it's like when our minds are clouded with anxiety or sadness. Stoicism encourages us to shine a light on our inner struggles, not to make them disappear, but to find a way through them. Now, let's talk about practical steps. Stoicism isn't just about quoting ancient philosophers while sipping coffee. It's about taking real action. First, there's mindfulness, which simply means being fully present in the moment. In a world where everyone's attention is scattered, giving someone your full attention in a conversation is a rare gift. Meditation is another tool that helps clear our minds and show others that we value peace and clarity. Tranquility or inner calm is essential for stable friendships. It's not about escaping to a peaceful beach. It's about finding peace within ourselves, even in the midst of chaos. Friends aren't just for the good times. They're there to support us through life's storms. By striving for inner peace, we become someone others want to be around. Stoicism teaches us that achieving inner peace is possible through self-reflection and consistency. It's about understanding and managing our emotions rather than letting them control us. Mental well-being. As we grow and change in our busy lives, balancing work, education, and personal development, our friendships can shift too. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that's still relevant today, teaches us to accept life's changes. Imagine your life like a river, always moving and changing direction. Sometimes you're in the fast-moving rapids of career progress, and other times you're in the calm waters of family life. It's natural for your time for socializing to ebb and flow. Stoicism gives us practical advice for these times of change. When life gets busy with work, deadlines, or family duties, it's tempting to try to keep up with a lot of friends. But Stoicism tells us it's better to focus on a few close friendships than to spread ourselves thin. It's not about cutting people out, It's about putting our energy where it matters most. This way, we honor our time and the time of others and build genuine, fulfilling relationships. Adapting to life's changing priorities with Stoicism doesn't mean losing friends. It means understanding that some friends might drift away, while others will stay or even come into our lives because of our new priorities. Embrace this journey with wisdom and courage. Remember, every person we meet, whether they're in our lives for a short time or a long one, adds something special to our story. Be present in your interactions and cherish the connections you have. Your experiences are a valuable contribution to our community. Whether you're an introvert finding solace in quiet connections or an extrovert thriving in diverse company, share your thoughts in the comments. Your perspective enriches our collective understanding and fosters a sense of belonging. Join our YouTube community and share your inspirational stories with others. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to continuing this journey together. Choose another video from the selection to further explore Stoic wisdom and deepen your understanding. Remember to nurture those meaningful connections in your life, and may you find fulfillment and growth along the way.